Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Confluence State Today. I'm Mimi Aderibwe, and as always, we'll bring you up to speed with latest infrastructure development and happenings in Kogi State under the leadership of Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo. We'll also be speaking with Kogites, and here's a look at what to expect on the show today. Governor Ododo inspects ongoing construction project along Zone 8 to Crusher Junction in Lokoja, reiterates commitment to widening road networks and rehabilitating more township roads. Kogi State government begins disbursement of bursary to students, opens portal for registration. Governor Ododo assures of transparency, accountability and citizens' participation in governance as he visits agricultural development program in Lokoja. Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo is prioritizing the immediate needs of the people of Kogi State by fulfilling his campaign promises to the people. The governor recently inspected the ongoing construction projects along Zone 8 to Crusher Junction in Lokoja, where he reiterated his commitment to widening road networks and rehabilitating more township roads.
It's the second time Governor Ododo is inspecting the Zone 8 to Crusher Road in Lokoja local government area. He is keeping tabs on the progress of the project and also overseeing the deliverables from the contractors. His visit to the project site was unexpected and confirms his commitment to ensuring that this road, which runs through the hinterlands and the shoreline of the confluence of rivers Niger and Benue, is given priority attention. Undeniably, Governor Usman Ododo is ready for the task ahead with this display of unrelenting commitment to enhancing critical infrastructure in Kogi State. The State Commissioner for Works gives the governor an update on the work done so far.
This contract has been awarded on 30th October 2023, and the contractor has been on the project, and the level of the percentage now is about 33% completion, and the earthwork is about 42.3 completion. The concrete is about 65 completion, and they have taken the mobilization of the fund at 41.3%, which is equivalent to 1.7 billion.
Governor Ododo had promised to deliver services promptly and with excellence, carry forward the strides of his predecessor, and amplify the remarkable achievements initiated by the All Progressives Congress (APC) in the state. He is reiterating this promise, this time with conviction and visible action.
In line with our campaign promises of continuity and consolidation of the achievement of His Excellency the former Governor of Kogi State, which I was part of that administration. What we are doing today, somebody has done it. If you look back, this is a template. Our father, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, this is exactly the template he laid down in Lagos State. And our former boss replicated same in Kogi State. We have no envy to consolidate on it for the benefit of our people. We are here to review and evaluate the level of work done, compare with what we have released so far. That is value for money. The entire nation is being placed on us. Kogi State is placed on us, and as such, we cannot afford to fail ourselves. We will make him proud. We are loyal to the system. We are loyal to Mr. President, and we will always support him.
The workers on site seem to be impressed with the governor's constant visits to the construction site, which the project manager also says is a motivation for them to maintain the quality and standards expected from them.
This township is then the main traffic for the local job. We value our name where we take engineering company work in Kogi State for like 15 years. About this work, for the right side, the earthwork completion, the drainage work completion, the cover completed, and the balance work is only the pavement. Now we are working on the stone base. Next 2 weeks we can finish, and only remains the asphalt. The asphalt, we follow the federal standard. We always try our best to provide the quality project to the state government.
But the governor is particularly happy that the ongoing construction across the state is more beneficial to the youths of the state who are now gainfully employed and actively involved in the construction work. He urged them to not give up on the hard work, noting that it would pay off in the end.
Our youth, we here in Kogi State, we are not lazy. We are committed to ensure that we engage ourselves gainfully. As you can see, these are all from Kogi State. They are all youth. They are not lazy. They want to earn their living by themselves. I want to sincerely commend you and appreciate you.
He is resolute in his commitment to serve the people of Kogi State and ensure that the lives of every Kogite are positively impacted through the life-changing project of his government.
Now, it's obvious the Governor Ododo is truly determined to change the face of infrastructure in Kogi State. Moving on to our next story. Education is also a priority to our governor, and that explains why he has announced the opening of a bursary portal for students across all tertiary institutions. More than 5,700 students have already applied for the bursary just a few days after the portal was opened.
Education isn't just a priority in Kogi State. It's a pathway to a brighter future. A future led by visionary leaders ready to unlock doors to endless possibilities. The journey of educational transformation in Kogi State begins with the vision of Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo and the legacy left by his predecessor Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello. Today, the Kogi State government, under the leadership of Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo, not only recognizes the importance of quality education in driving development, but also sees the need to embark on ambitious initiatives to encourage indigent students to return to school. The announcement of the Kogi State Students' Bursary Award 2024 is a testament to the state government's commitment to quality education. Thousands of students have already applied, eager to benefit from this opportunity to fund their education.
And there's a notice that says, important notice, this form is to be completed only by bona fide students of Kogi State origin in tertiary educational institutions in Nigeria. Presentation of false information will lead to disqualification and may attract sanctions in accordance with relevant laws of Kogi State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I'll quickly enter my email address. And I click on next. This information is also accessible on smartphones, not just on computers. So as soon as you put in your email address, it takes you to your biodata page. The biodata we require from them is a surname, other names, date of birth, their local government of origin. See all the 21 local government areas in Kogi State and select the applicable one. And thereafter, the bank account details and account number. And that's the end. When you submit, send the same form to your email to show you that you complete this process. And move forward from there.
The APC government in Kogi is investing in higher education, as evident in the establishment of the prestigious Confluence University of Science and Technology in Osara and the Kogi State University, Kaba. These institutions not only offer diverse academic programs but also serve as hubs for innovation and knowledge creation, nurturing the next generation of leaders and professionals.
We have a governor who is ready to match his words with action. And I must thank the governor for living true to his words and beliefs by ensuring that the Kogi State Scholarship Board is manned with the right type of brain. You can see how seamless the presentation was. It's so simple. And as we're here, people are registering. The number had increased just now. The number that he told you had registered before, we now have an increase. So that is to tell you how simple this is. And that is the power of innovation, the power of ICT. When we are doing the very best that we can in Kogi State, especially in the area of education, to ensure that the legacies that the current government has inherited is built upon and sustained. That is why it is a government of continuity and consolidation. So please help us preach it. Everything we do is in the open. Everything we do is in the open. We need to partner with you a lot more so that you help us carry the good news of what we are doing in government.
With transparency and inclusivity at its core, the Scholarship Board assures a seamless process for students to access financial support. The leadership of the youths in the state and the student union applaud the commitment of the state government to their welfare.
I'm joining the NACOS National President to thank His Excellency for matching his words with action. When I led the students and youth leaders on the thank you visit to the government, he actually informed us of his plan to place premium priority on the students and youth of Kogi State.
This is a new Kogi State Scholarship Board because this is a wonderful process. The manner by which the process is being conducted, it's wonderful. And I can attest, as the president of NACOS, I've gone through the pre-qualification form, and I can attest that it's a seamless process. I want to urge all NACOSANs, all Kogi State students, schooling within Kogi State, outside the state, and everywhere elsewhere, to key into this process and to make sure that to register for this bursary, as His Excellency means well for Kogi students.
The consensus here is that education is not just a dream, but a reality in Kogi State, thanks to the visionary leadership of Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo and the enduring legacy of Alhaji Yahaya Bello. Together, they are shaping a future where every student has the opportunity to thrive and succeed.
So much for Kogi students to enjoy, you would say. Let's turn our attention to another story. Agriculture and good governance are two priority areas that Governor Ododo's government is focusing on. And that perhaps explained the governor's recent visit to the site of the Agricultural Development Program in Lokoja, where he inspected some implements and facilities on the ground. This is part of the governor's food sustainability agenda for the people of the state.
Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo is walking the talk, focusing his efforts on improving Kogi State's economy and the well-being of its people. During his inauguration, Governor Ododo promised to prioritize food production and security in Kogi State, addressing the plight of farmers and ensuring they receive the necessary support to elevate the state to not only being the Confluence state, but also the nation's food basket. The visit to the Agricultural Development Intervention Program office is a step the state government is taking to realize this vision. He inspects the facilities on the ground and engages in dialogue with the team to grasp the situation firsthand.
We are embarking on a very promising project, that is a Kogi State Agricultural Intervention Program initiated by His Excellency. We are trying to reach out to the direct farmers who are actually in the farm. His Excellency has emphasized from reaching out to political farmers. We want to make sure we reach out to the farmers and make sure the food security is guaranteed in Kogi State. The proximity of Kogi State to FCT has placed us on a very, very advantageous position to make sure we serve as the food basket of the nation.
The governor's visit coincides with that of officials from the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, who are conducting an on-the-spot assessment of the needs of the people of Kogi State, particularly farmers. They are impressed with the ambitious plan of the Kogi State government.
Came here purposely to see how the federal government, the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission can intervene to stabilize the economy of the states. And we have had a session with the governor where just coincidentally we came on the day that Mr. Governor is undertaking this visit, and we are also interested in seeing the verification to appreciate the problems of Kogi State. So I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the effort of the governor and the government will yield tremendous fruits. What are the challenges that you seek to solve with this deployment? What are the challenges, and how do you circumvent or avoid patronizing the political farmers or portfolio farmers?
Some of the equipments procured for the program, particularly the tractors, are in a deplorable state. The governor pledges to repair them, procure new ones, and empower the farmers.
We are going to have a control farming in collaboration with the farmers. so that it will be very easier, seamlessly for us to secure them from criminals and bandits. We're going to provide securities around the farm. We're going to be involved with the farmers. These tractors will be managed by the farmers in conjunction with Kogi State government. And as you can see, it's going to generate another source of employment for our youth. We have started training operators as we speak, meaning we're going to have a minimum of 240 generate employment from this tractor alone. Secondly, the workshop, we have started training them so that by the time the consultant fully handed over to us, there's no need for us to start calling them back. A sustained system that we have established as far as agriculture is concerned, in line with Mr. President's charge under his renewed hope initiative.
The farm implements and tractors will be distributed to farmers across all 21 local government areas of the state without political or tribal bias, as explained by the officials.
As I speak to you, there is a team in the field now that is enumerating the real farmers of the state. Of course, we are using a bottom-up approach, and we conduct the need assessment of the farmers to know what they actually need from us. As I earlier told you, we've earmarked close to 8,000 hectares of land that we'll be working on. And every hectare will be allocated to a farmer. And at the end of the day, we want to see cumulatively what the state can offer to make sure we contribute to the food security of the country. And of course, these tractors are going to be manned and supervised by experienced engineers. By the time these people are done, they'll still have some of their men with us that will be following the tractor alongside with our technical officers that will make sure that any fault they find in the field, they don't need to consult anybody before fixing it.
Governor Ododo is undeterred in his commitment to serving the people diligently, expressing confidence that Kogi State will indeed feed the nation.
We want to make sure that food sufficiency is guaranteed, and have land, have able men and women that are ready to key into Mr. President's vision in making sure we have food sufficiency for our people. And we have taken it upon ourselves. By this time next year, Kogi State will not only feed itself, we will be exporting and feeding other states. I want to assure you. Those tractors that sit there, we retrieve it from those that doesn't care for the state. It is government property, and for over 8 years, we don't have a place of it. But Mr. President gave us a charge to follow up with those that harbors those property, and behold, we have retrieved over 124 tractors belonging to Kogi State that have been outside the state. So repairs are ongoing, and in no distance time, we deploy them back to the farmers to manage it.
With everyone on board, Kogi State is on the path to becoming a major exporter of cash crops, creating jobs and ensuring a prosperous future for generations to come.
And that's the show for today. Thank you so much for spending your time with us, and I hope you enjoyed every bit of what we served you. Join us next time for another interesting package. Until then, I am Mimi Adiribigbe. Enjoy the rest of your day.